Darkest Days is a gritty survival game where zombies are the least of your problems. You'll start in the haunted town of Sand Creek, hotwiring a taxi, because apparently that's the new apocalypse starter pack. The open world dares you to push through desert wreckage, frozen islands, and derelict resorts, scavenging gear, building shelters, and deciding who deserves your trust. Or your bullets. Vehicles aren't just transport, they're your battering ram, your getaway plan, maybe even your last chance. You can roll solo, team up, or go full rogue in multiplayer zones, all while chasing the mystery behind the virus that turned the world into a nightmare. Sure, it's still in beta, and yes, it's rough around the edges. The controls might fight you more than the undead. The UI could use a cold shower, and microtransactions lurk in every corner like shady traders in the wasteland. Some gave up before the first cutscene ended. Others see through the grime and glitch, spotting the raw spark of something ambitious. It's messy. It's mad. It's kind of like the end of the world would be. And hey, if someone offers you a ride in a bright yellow cab with blood on the seats, maybe ask where they're headed first.
Are you still human?
Doll's Nest is a hauntingly stylish 3D action game where you are a mecha girl born from vengeance and thrown into the desolate crater world of Hod. Every rusted ruin hides a threat, every shattered machine a mystery. It's fast, brutal, and tactical because managing energy while dodging a missile barrage is just another Tuesday. Customization runs deep, letting you piece together your own mechanical masterpiece. After all, revenge is best served with a killer loadout and a sense of style. Built by Nitro Plusia, the visual novel Folkstis surprise hit from the Next Fest demo mashes up crunchy old-school mech combat with looping, Souls-like level design. Think Dark Souls 1, but swap the swords for railguns and add a lot more attitude. Zones interconnect, shortcuts loop back, and yes, there are those cursed doors that only open from the wrong side. It's modest visually, but that dusty, anime-infused apocalypse hits just right. Controller players will feel at home, while mouse and keyboard warriors might need some patience or an exorcist. Despite some janky edges, it oozes charm and ambition. You're not just playing a game, you're piloting a beautifully broken war doll through a world that forgot how to hope. So suit up. Even broken dolls can break the world. Conductor is a suspense-soaked dive into the rails of dystopia, where paranoia, power, and paperwork dance a chaotic waltz. You're the senior conductor aboard the Determination Bringer, a train where secrets travel faster than steam. Keep order however you can, chatting up passengers or tearing through their luggage like a suitcase surgeon. The Ministry says it trusts you, but let's be honest, it's watching closer than your nosy neighbor during bin night. You climb the hierarchy by sniffing out corruption, running shady errands, and doing just enough to keep your head above water, but not enough to look too competent. Every new passenger is a potential friend, foe, or liability, and every decision slams the brakes or speeds things up toward wildly different outcomes. Eyes up, smile ready, and maybe don't ask too many questions about that mysterious box under seat 14B. But here's the twist. While the game opens with style and the promise of classic beholder tension, it often swaps depth for deadlines. The moving train means connections fly by before they stick. You're sprinting for promotions while the clock hounds you like a caffeinated supervisor. Decisions feel weightless, characters blur together, and the emotion? Left waiting at the last station. It's intense, it's sleek, but sometimes you'll wonder if the ride is worth the rails. Or if you're just shoveling coal for someone else's engine.
But the landscapes of our vast motherland are not the only thing that can be enjoyed aboard the Determination Bringer.
The 100-line Last Defense Academy Digital Deluxe Edition is a thrilling adventure that plunges you into a chaotic battle for survival. Set in the Tokyo residential complex, you play as Takumi Sumino, a seemingly ordinary teenager who is thrust into a world of monstrous invasions and otherworldly dangers. After an unsettling encounter with a mysterious being named Sire, you find yourself at the Last Defense Academy, where you must join forces with other students to protect the school from relentless threats. As you guide Takumi through intense SRPG-style battles, you'll face tough decisions with unpredictable consequences that could change the course of the world. The game blends strategy, exploration, and emotional bonds, where every choice could either save or doom you. Pre-order, and you'll get an exclusive digital novel that dives deeper into a key character's backstory. Who doesn't love some extra lore before the madness starts? While it's a visual novel at heart, the game's combat mechanics are a big deal and not something you can ignore. Unlike games where combat is secondary, here it's essential for progression. The system isn't a typical strategy game, but more of a puzzle-like experience. It can feel limiting due to the lack of class changes or character placement, making the gameplay more rigid. The narrative carries the familiar Kodaka mark, with characters you expect from his style, though translation issues can pull you out of the experience. It's clear that the game is passionate in its design, but if combat isn't your thing, it might be a tough hurdle. Still, you'll want to know what happens next. Mountaincore is a captivating colony-building game set in a richly simulated fantasy world. You start with just 7 dwarves and build your settlement into a thriving hub of hundreds, all while dealing with unpredictable seasons and weather that influence everything. Each settler has unique needs, making your community feel alive and dynamic. The crafting system is vast, with every resource playing a key role in complex production chains. Whether you're trading, crafting, or building an army to fend off invaders, challenges never stop coming. Want to chill out? Switch to peaceful mode for a more relaxed city-building vibe. Twitch integration lets viewers join as settlers, adding a whole new layer of fun. Plus, it's open source, meaning the adventure never ends. But here's the thing. Despite all the potential, Mountaincore still feels unfinished in its early access state. While the tutorial is engaging, you're soon hit with frustrating bugs. Your dwarves might refuse to eat, work, or even do simple tasks, even with resources at hand. The charming visuals and deep world building can't fully mask sluggish mechanics and AI that just don't cooperate, making it tough to stay immersed. Even after updates, issues like unassigned tasks and odd behavior persist. With no future updates in sight, it might take more than a few patches to turn this dwarf fantasy into a polished gem. The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered is a bold reimagining of the classic 2006 RPG. Now with stunning visuals and refined gameplay, you can once again roam through the vast world of Cyrodiil, battling Daedric forces to save Tamriel. This edition includes the base game, story expansions like Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine, and even extra downloadable content. You'll unlock cool armor sets, weapons, and yes, that infamous horse armor pack. Craft your own path, whether as a noble hero or a stealthy assassin. Dive into one of gaming's most captivating tales. If you thought horse armor was just a joke, think again. It's part of the epic. But it's not all smooth sailing. While the updated graphics are gorgeous, the remaster still has its quirks, performance drops, minor bugs, and ray tracing that doesn't always shine. And the lack of a German audio option feels like a missed opportunity. Fans are also a bit let down by the character customization, especially for female characters. Despite these hiccups, the atmosphere remains strong, capturing the spirit of the original. It's a solid return, but not quite the flawless remaster many were hoping for. Out of Hands is a mind-bending journey through a nightmare where reality twists into something unrecognizable. You find yourself transformed into an otherworldly being made of fingers and flesh, struggling to hold on to your sanity while navigating a strange, shifting dreamscape. Armed with bizarre, makeshift weapons from everyday objects, you battle nightmarish creatures born from distorted memories and overwhelming emotions. Each move counts, with a unique card system that forces you to plan carefully or risk falling victim to the madness. As the boundaries between dreams and reality blur, the only way out is to uncover the truth behind your monstrous transformation. It's unsettling, innovative, and let's face it, who doesn't enjoy a nightmare with cards? What started as a 30-day prototype challenge has now evolved into a fully realized deck builder, with over 50 cards, each representing logic, mysticism, and action. The game offers multiple endings and fresh combat mechanics that keep you on your toes. Though some fans wonder if AI-generated assets detract from its hand-drawn charm, the game still impresses with its creativity. With compelling gameplay, a unique art style, and a solid soundtrack, this game stands out in the deck-building genre. The variety of builds and RPG depth make it a must-play for anyone seeking a fresh, thrilling experience. The Boba Teashop is a cozy yet eerie horror game where you manage a Boba Teashop. You play as Risa, a woman who swapped her corporate job for a dream of serving bubble tea. Crafting drinks is simple enough, but some of your customers have peculiar tastes and strange requests, making your job far more challenging. But something darker lurks beneath the surface. Visions, eerie sounds, and moments that'll keep you on edge as you serve boba and expand your menu. The line between reality and something far more sinister begins to blur. Is it all in your head, or is the shop haunted? With nostalgic VHS visuals and a psychological horror twist, each cup served becomes more unsettling. It's a short but surprisingly engaging experience, blending simulation with horror. The tension builds quickly, and despite the brief one-time, it never overstays its welcome. For just $5, it's a solid pick. Even though some wished for a cozy mode to escape the scares, this game is a delightful surprise and leaves a lasting impression, hinting at more to come. Just remember, the only thing more dangerous than bad customer service might be what's lurking behind the counter.